ورسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول كل بدعة ضلالة.
Taking knowledge from unknown people is not permitted in the Sharia. It is in opposition to an asl of seeking knowledge. The origin of seeking knowledge is that you must know who you take your knowledge from. And this is something that is established with the muhaddithin. It is repeated over and over again in the muqaddimah of Sahih Muslim. In the first chapter of the Sahih of Imam Muslim, if you read through, then this is mentioned often in that chapter. And it is mentioned by the scholars of hadith that you do not take knowledge except from people that are known. And that's why the Salaf used to say, Sammu lana rijalakum. That when the fitna began, meaning in the time of the Sahaba, when Ahlul Bid'ah, they entered into the ranks in the time of the greater Tabi'een and in the time of the latter Sahaba, meaning right towards the end of the time of the Sahaba, and the fitna began of the Khawarij and Ahlul Bid'ah. Then, as Muhammad ibn Sirin said, that then we used to ask the people, name to us your men. Meaning that we will not take knowledge until you name to us your men. So a man comes and he wants to give you some knowledge. You say, no, name to me your men. We want to know, who do you know? Who you are? Where did you get your knowledge from? Sammu lana rijalakum. Name to us your men. This principle that is established in ilm al-hadith is a principle that is in the deen. A qaida shar'iyya, deeniyya, that cannot be violated. And every single one of you that clicks on that link on YouTube and you don't know who the guy is, and you listen to a lecture and you don't know who the man is, you have violated this principle of the religion. You must know your men. And your men here referring to your scholars and the people that you take knowledge from. You don't stand at a bus stop and you start asking a person about the deen of Islam. Doesn't matter how big his beard is. Barakallahu feekum. Doesn't matter. Sammu lana rijalakum. Name to us your men. And then he said, and if they name to us Ahlus Sunnah, we would accept and we would take their narrations. And if they named their men as Ahlul Bid'ah, then we would reject their narrations. So this is the manhaj of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. This is the manhaj that has remained amongst Ahlul Hadith and Ahlul Sunnah throughout the ages up until this time. That has kept us protected. Barakallahu feekum. When you go outside of these qawaid and these usul, then expect bad things to happen to you. And you've got none to blame except yourself. Barakallahu feekum.